Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. Welcome back to some more FIFA 16 career mode. We're playing as Manchester United. This is Season 2, Episode 8. Now first things first, we have the squad report. You're most welcome to pause at any point in time and have an in-depth look at your favourite players' stats, or if any of them, I don't know, take your fancy. Luke Shaw's gone up a +3, fantastic. But guys, in today's episode, match-wise, mind you, actually I'm going to stop that. Lacazette has gone up a +2, 88 overall, worth 60 million, roughly 25 years of age. Ronaldo's gone up a +2 since joining, scoring 30 goals in 51 matches. Yannick Bolassi's gone up as well. Unfortunately, Ibra's gone down. Yuri's gone up a +1. So, let's talk about the episode. In today's episode, we have two matches as always. The first of which is a home match against Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League round of 16. In the group, we're out of the group stages now, rather said. We managed to draw 1-1. 0-0 at Dortmund in Germany in the snow, but we are playing at home. Hopefully we can beat them here today. Also, the second match in today's episode is against Manchester City. We have a match in the red half of Manchester at home at Old Trafford. Hopefully we can win Derby Day and claim the 3 points over them. But first things first, we have a match against Borussia Dortmund. Speaking of Manchester City, Sergio Aguero's on the right there, obviously signing for Borussia Dortmund in Season 1, I do believe. I don't think it was this season, it was a while ago, but what a signing that Borussia Dortmund managed to pick up, a quality player from Manchester City. Now, we do manage to get a penalty decision here just before the 22nd minute against Subotic. Managed to tackle one of my players in the box, but Ronaldo steps up, goes straight down the middle, and unfortunately we miss. But the other games going on in the Champions League so far, we'll start with the right. I did show up before. You most welcome to pause and go have a look back. Unfortunately, we go 1-0 down here just before the 35th. Sven Bender buries it in the back of the net. But let's talk about the other games. Real Madrid managed to win 4-2 over Schalke on aggregate. FC Porto are losing 3-1 to CSKA of Moscow. I'm currently drawing 1-1 with Dortmund and 1-0 down actually on this match. So obviously if they win, they're going to win and progress to the next round. Sergio Aguero being a little bit ambitious there, firing at David De Gea. Obviously, it's good to be back in the Premier League for him. Chelsea are currently winning 4-3 over Wolfsburg on aggregate. Atletico Madrid are winning 4-2, and Barcelona are winning 3-2 over Zenit. Bayern Munich are winning 3-2 over Sevilla, but we managed to get an equaliser just before the 86th minute. And Memphis Depay, over the last couple of episodes, he's been an absolute godsend coming on. Obviously, he brought back the equaliser against Liverpool. He scored a couple of equalisers. Coming fresh off the bench, he's been banging them in, even though I have said I haven't been overly impressed. But on the counter-attack here, Borussia Dortmund really should have passed it a third time. Would have most definitely got past David De Gea, coming out and saved it quite well. He rises to the occasion there, pushes out. Shinji Kagawa coming to face his former side. There's a lot of former players first in their former side, obviously Shinji, Matt Hummels, Marco Reus. So we managed to draw 1-1 against Borussia Dortmund in the first leg, and now we have the penalty shootout, drawing 1-1. So unfortunately, with that triple threat substitution, most of my best penalty kick takers are out. But nevertheless, Zlatan Ibrahimovic steps up and misses. So it's going to be interesting to see how we go here. Lucas Pizon steps up, the former Chelsea man. Ronaldo puts it in the back of the net, even though he had a penalty chance earlier on in the match. Shinji Kagawa saved. David De Gea. I'm actually thinking about bringing Shinji back, maybe. Quality player. Really disappointed that he was sold from Manchester United. You guys all know my thoughts about Shinji Kagawa and whatnot. I might re-mention them after this intense penalty shootout. But we're currently, if we score this, we'll be winning. Matt Hummels goes straight to the right, and we're winning this penalty shootout 2-1. Immobile, the former Torino man, the Italian, hits the post. And will we progress out of the round of 16? Memphis Depay, will he put the nail in the coffin? Coming fresh off the bench and scoring before, goes straight down the middle. And Memphis Depay answers. What a nice fitting. Like, he's just been playing really well. It's a shame he can't get into the first team. We just don't have enough positions for him. But he's been doing well coming off the bench. Ronaldo coming flying in, like nearly kneeing him in the chest. But we managed to beat Borussia Dortmund on penalties and continue to the quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League. Oh, God. Very, very intense. Borussia Dortmund were determined to get something off it. Now, as I was going to... I might talk about Shinji Kagawa. Fucking love him. Unfortunately, it just wasn't to be. Especially, obviously, Alex Ferguson was a huge admirer of him. He was going to be United's main man. He was going to be played as that centre forward attacking mid-role. And then United were going to build a team around him. But, obviously, when Shinji Kagawa signed, some huge development happened just after. And that was Robin Van Persie wanted to leave Arsenal. And, well, Sir Alex Ferguson couldn't say no to taking up a striker, a quality striker from a rival team such as Robin Van Persie. And that was a shame for Shinji, obviously. Van Persie played up top. Wayne Rooney got pushed to that cam and Shinji got forgotten. And obviously there was sort of... especially been playing out in the wing and stuff. He is a 5 foot Japanese, well, 5 foot something Japanese man, playing in the Premier League where it's a lot more brutish and such. But I feel really bad for him. He's one of my favourite players at United, but I do wish him the best at Borussia Dortmund. He seems to be a lot happy there, and he's back to winning ways. But regardless, we have the match here today against Manchester City in the derby. Lacazette steps up to the plate and makes it 1-0 just before the 25th minute. But speaking of goals, Karim Benzema is currently the top goal scorer of the UEFA Champions League, scoring 7. Rakitic, surprising, is 6th. Second with 6 goals, my God. And Jonas is still 3rd with 6. But I have obviously announced who I'm going to be playing in the next quarterfinals, and that is against Arsenal. Huge, huge stuff. Barcelona play Bayern Munich. Chelsea versus CSK in Moscow, so they've got a pretty easy win, I would say. CSK is probably the weakest out of the teams. And Atletico Madrid play Real, another derby going on. We probably picked, well, Arsenal going to give us a run for their money, but we could have been drawn against a lot of harder opponents. But for English football, it's good to see 3 English teams in the quarterfinals, isn't it? Shame that Arsenal and myself are playing head-to-head for English football's sake. But we're 1-0 up against Manchester City here. Fernandinho on the ball. Wilfred Boney, who scored a cracker the last time we played. Ambrose as well. Playing well, trying to create something and getting in a dangerous position. Otamendi up the pitch. Manages to get tackled and another penalty. And once again in the piss-pouring rain. A lot of penalties over the last sort of couple of episodes, and obviously that penalty shootout in today's. Jones tackled Otamendi, pushing too far up the pitch. Ambrose didn't really apply the finish, but Fabian Delph will be stepping on for Fernandinho. Yaya Toure steps up to the plate and scores. Goes straight down the middle, hits the crossbar, and in the 89th minute, Manchester City managed to bring one back to make it 1-1. Disappointing, but like I said, like I usually say, you can't win every match. You win some, you lose some, you draw some. That's just the way the Premier League is. But the top goal scorers of the Premier League are currently Alexis Sanchez with 20 goals. Holy shit, 20 goals. He's just been banging them in. Ronaldo is 2nd with 16, and Lacazette is 3rd with 14. So it's good to see there's 30 goals between them instead of it's just like one main man up front. But guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All my social media links are in the description below if you want to stay connected to me. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.